This is day 468 of Zohar Pshat, and we're on Daf Nun Hey with Beis. We are Rabbi Omer Miyomad Echad Be-56a, which is the seventh line from the bottom. From the day basement is destroyed. The Berachos are not found in the world. Now, the obviously it means that the connection between Shamayim and Aretz was severed in the absence of the Beis HaMikdash, and the Zohar cross references Sotum and Chesam Rav and Yom Shechar Beis HaMikdash and Yom She'emo Klola, Tali Bracha. Things the brachos which came from there being a Beis HaMikdash and being the connection between Shamayim and Aretz, and represented this midah of Yesod, of the connection between Shamayim and Aretz being in its fulfillment, in its revealed sense. But now it's no longer there anymore. And we bring parallels to that. It's lost every day. To see about tzaddik avad, right? Tzaddik is olam, tzaddik is a midah b'yisoid. So that idea of the Beis HaMikdash, which is the place in the world which correspond to a tzaddik, there's olam, shana, and nefesh. So the place in the world which corresponded in olam to the nefesh of a tzaddik was the Beis HaMikdash, and the Beis HaMikdash is destroyed. So it's like the tzaddikim are lost. Right, this connection between Shemayim and Aretz is diminished. My avad birchon, what was lost, so the tzaddik is lost. The Berachos are lost. The Avushanim Bey, which were in the Beis HaMikdash, and this is the idea of tzaddik avad. And I think that it's a place where the world was justified. Right, in other words, like we say, Rabbi Yechon says at the end of Sukkah that had the 70 days world known what they were destroying when they were destroying Beis HaMikdash, when they destroyed the place where the 70 korbanos were brought for them on Sukkot in order to atone for them, in order to bring Shefa to the world. They would never destroy the Beis HaMikdash. So therefore we see that this is the idea that the Shefa comes to the entire world. The Yisod of the world is to the Beis HaMikdash. And when that's lost, the brachas in the entire world are lost. Like it says, brachas rose tzaddik. Brachas come as a result of the tzaddik. Brachas come as a result of the Beis HaMikdash. Beis HaMikdash destroyed. The brachas are destroyed. See, vavda of the emunah. Tzaddik be'emunah so yichya. A tzaddik lives through his emunah, and Beis HaMikdash was a source for emunah. Chazon Ish says there's no din of Maridim Malin of an apikoros who you put down into a pit and don't lift them up anymore. Leave them there to die in our day and age. Because everybody's a tinok shenishba. Why is everybody a tinok shenishba? Why is everybody considered to be a lost soul taken captive by the non-Jews? Because we don't have the hashgacha gluya, the great miracles, even in the second Beis HaMikdash. The Gra is supposed to have said, yesterday was his yard site. The Gra is supposed to have said that he would have given all of his learning to be a simple Baal boss at the time of the second Beis HaMikdash, even the second Beis HaMikdash, because there was Hashras HaShechina, which brought about a tremendous connection to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and obviously a connection of Emunah, which is now hidden, and therefore we don't have the same responsibility for Emunah that we once had. We don't have the same concept, not because which we once had, because there's no Beis HaMikdash. Emunah was lost. Uksiv of the Emunah. And this way, this idea is represented in by Baruch Osam Elokim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu giving the bracha to the world, which came to the Beis HaMikdash when the Beis HaMikdash existed, and now comes in a much lesser way. Okay, so now we're going to get back to Sheis. Sheis, and it says here Shin Tov as an abbreviation. All the generations of the world came down. And all the righteous tzaddikim which are in the world. In other words, all the tzaddikim who connect to HaKadosh Baruch Hu also came from Sheis. Rabbi Beis said, these last letters, Shin Tov, which is the name of Sheis, which are in the Torah, but they're the last letters, and the last letters in the Aleph base. Or ishtachu beside the other Adam asman doraisa kulu keseder kulu. They come down to the world after Adam Rishon violated all the letters of the Torah. Beseder tashrak, and then they changed the order of tashrak. And the Torah explains the length here from the Teres Tzvi. Ishadu kulu. It's supposed to say ishadu isvan kulu mafrei beseder tashrak. Uv'tshuvosei U'v'tshuvo say l'kamei morei achi b'ilan train. And when the other did tshuva before Kodesh Baruch Hu, then they became connected to these two. V'kin da kara lahu brad Yisrael, and therefore he called his child, which gave birth to Diu Kidmusa Vitzamo, which like Adam Sheis, the Shin Soft, Dinu Kumin Das Vion. And now that's all this from the Teretz Tzvi, and now the Zohar explains. Samar ki bechet, or I guess it's going to that Teretz Tzvi. Ki bechet Adam, when Adam sinned, Ishadru Aslam Mafrei, the letters switched their order backwards. To say the Tov Shin Reish Kuf, Shmerti, which indicates judgment. So a place in some Makaimas here. On the Tshuva say, well, when Adam did Tshuva, and he came back, actually it says the Betuv Tei, Kalkame Morei, when he came before HaKadosh Baruch Hu, as Achaz Be'elu Sheos, he sees on these two letters, Shin Sof, the Krabem Shem Mano, the Lo Tov Shin, called them Sheis and not Tosh. Tosh would have been bad, right? So that's sapping this right. Okay, they Tshuva so because he came back. So donos nasu kisklios, and the secret of the demerits coming merits nasu kisklios v'zocha bivno. He was when his child to change back the order of letters from Aleph to Tov, ending in the Shin Sof of Sheis. Okay, we said there's kin kakol brought the ukit to sobet samo the Sheis the kaimin the osvan. The Kamei More Achibil and train again. This is what the Teretz Tzvi changed the gears a bit, but this is the idea which he said when he turned for Kodesh Baruch Hu Achibil and train, then he was able to seize onto these last two letters. Okay, Umichadena Hadru Asel Mafreya B'Seder Tashrak, and the letters to return around from the order of Tashrak, this order, the proper order. Kindak Halahu Bradi Sadle Diu Ben Musa Kitzamo, again according to the gears is much more straightforward, but I'm just reading what we have here. The Sheis, the instrument the Aswan. But it's not over yet. It has to be fixed still by Amazon. And that's going to be the next part of the Zohar. It says, Taknu is Aswan. The letters are not fully fixed, of course. At Kamiso to the Sinai, when, of course, they got the Torah. Then the letters came fully back. Yom the Spirit Shemaim Oretz. Bisbasim Alma, the world became fragrant. V'kaima Kume, and sustained its proper place. Okay, we'll stop here for today.